Alright YouTube, this is 2 Cent back with my 2 cents on OCTOPATH TRAVELER, and today I have a different video from my normal kind of collection that you're used to seeing. This is just me messing around in game, basically attempting to see how hard I can get Adelle to hit with my current, kind of crew. I'll kind of showcase where she's sort of at level-wise and everything like that, because she's not maxed out, which means there's still much more potential there. But I just wanted to kind of showcase this for you guys, so you can kind of see a little bit of how debuffing and buffing works, as well as kind of how her kit works, and just, to see how hard I can hit these BT weapon people, right? I mean, they're kind of annoying. We just want to smack them around, give us the historic materials, give us that small chance at extra BT weapons, so I can, have those farmed up for when we're going to need a bunch more of them. So that's kind of what we're looking at today. Let's get into the video. Alright, so before we get into the fight, let me kind of go over our kind of planning phase here and what exactly that we're doing. Basically, we're going to go fight this battle-tested tome individual, and basically I just want to see how hard I can get Adelle to hit this individual. Just with the nice big old juicy attack that she has, how hard can I get her to hit with where my units currently are. So let's take a look at the team I'm going to be bringing for this. Which, obviously we're always limited by the units that we currently have. Alright, so here you can kind of see my team, and you can see the gear they have on there. Obviously Elvis, Scarecrow, Tressa, they're all kind of still lower level there. But at least Scarecrow's got a battle-tested bow on, so that's going to help out a lot, and level 60 gear. So Elvis and Tressa, definitely ones I'm worried about on this. I could just throw some stuff on Tressa, but I'm not sure it's going to make a difference. She's going to get one shot pretty much either way. So let's say exactly why I'm bringing these. Just as a quick sort of a thought, Scarecrow's just there to break some shields, and Theo is just there to heal. That's basically the only point that they have. So let's look at the kind of buffing and debuffing we have going on with the rest of our units. Alright, so for debuffing, I'm bringing Cleese, who can also help shield break, but he's got that armor corrosion for 15%. And then we also going to bring Fior, so she can add in an additional 20%. Obviously, we're going to cap at 30% for that defense down onto our enemy here. And so that's going to kind of complete our debuffing needs, as we only need the physical defense down. Alright, so as far as buffing goes, we're going to be bringing the All-Star Lynette for that 20% physical attack up. And along with that, we're going to bring Tressa for that other 15%. Obviously, we're going to cap at 30% on our attack buff here. And so that will be good to go. We don't have anybody who's going to be able to support by bringing like thief damage up or additional damage up. So attacks is where we're going to have to set right now for this. Alright, and I bet you wondered, why in the world are we bringing Elvis? Well, Elvis actually has the ability of a high chance to inflict an enemy with poison, and we would like to have the enemy poisoned so we can take, advantage of Adelle's kit. So, that's why we're bringing him along. So a quick recap here of what we're trying to do. We have After Imager that deals physical damage to a single enemy, potency of 260, but a guaranteed crit when at max boost. So what we're going to do, we're going to max boost that. We also have a Venomous Pain, just as another option in case I have a poison fail. I can try with her real quick to try and get a poison out there. Now, the passives down here, we have the Critical Force 5. This allows us to get 30% damage up, whereas the Phantom Poison, as long as there's a poison target on the field, it allows us to have 30% attack up, so it'll take care of all of the support damage up for us and attack up for us, so don't have to worry about trying to add anybody else in. So in case anybody was wondering, it's like, well, why don't you have Wingate back there, something like that? It doesn't matter, we're already capped at those damages. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's go to contend here, let's get in this fight. Let's see how high of a number that we can get to. Just for funsies. It may not even be like an optimal team to kind of take into this. I think it's pretty good. I don't think we'll have any like major problems. But in case anybody is wondering, this isn't necessarily the go-to team. And what I might have a problem with is I think Tressa and Elvis here are probably too weak for this fight to really survive. And I managed to put them in the same field here, so we could just get really rocked from that, and that could definitely be a problem. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. We're just going to try and take care of some shield there. We're going to double break here, or let's go ahead and go over and rend. And let's see about just healing up. Oh. Well, if he's just going to use every shot on her, that's just not going to be fair. That's not fair. Time to flee. Alright, so we're back. Let's go ahead and try this again. I made a slight adjustment to switching around so I didn't have to worry about them getting one shot there. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and put him in. And then we can go ahead and double break here. And then we can heal, rejuvenate there. As long as we don't get all critical hits on one unit, we should be okay. Alright, so that was helpful. We're already down to 5. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to switch in and cheer. I see a problem here. You guys didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. That wasn't there. Lynette was never up there. Trust me, she was never there. And we're just gonna forget about that whole thing. Call me crazy, but I think that's how we're gonna try this. Okay. Nobody seen anything. Nobody's seen anything. Okay, so back at where we were before, we're going to need to go ahead and mass regen, and then we're going to utilize these guys for our breaking purposes here. And we're just going to go ahead and do that, just to go ahead and get that started. Oh my goodness, we lost Cleese already. Why is this game hating on me? Okay, let's try this again. All right, let's not talk about how many rounds it's taking, but we are in a good shape here. Trust me, we are going to be just fine. Just fine, I promise. Okay, there we go. We survived that. Sometimes he gets a little crazy. So now we're going to be in a pretty good shape. You can come over here. We're going to Venom Sting here. And yeah, we're going to Rending Arrow. And I think what we're going to do is go ahead and flick that down. And then go ahead and come out here and get this. So this will give me one of my armor debuffs down and potentially a chance at poisoning here. Which the poison did not go off, so that is problematic. So what we're going to do here is then come in here and do our poison there. That's got a high chance. We're going to try and Venom Sting again. We already did that corrosion, so we actually need to come over here and try and take command to get the other piece up here. And then we're going to go ahead and crumble cut. You know, if this all works out and his poison works, I would rather him be in break from this. And because then we'd be totally ready to go with having both the defense downs and the attack ups coming out right now. So let's go ahead and see if we can get lucky on the proc here. So we're gonna get into break. Here's going to come down the physical defense down. The poison did come out. The provoke is out for the physical attack up. Okay, alright. Everything has aligned here. We're going to see what this after image can do. Go ahead and line everybody else up here for at least a little bit of something here. Okay. Let's see what the big number is. 46,200 damage. All right, well, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed just kind of a different offbeat kind of video here. Let me know if you have Adelle as well. Let me know how hard you've been able to get her to hit on this boss particularly. So everybody go out there and give it a shot. See if you can beat my number, and if you can, tell me if you do anything different, or if you're just, you know, better than me. I get that. Like, it's okay if you are, you know, or maybe you're you got her all maxed out already, because experience is rough. So I've been pumping everything into her and haven't been able to get there. Anyway, that's been my 2 cents.